I was playing a concert recently and I realized I was lost. I was nowhere near where the piano was. I thought I'd skipped to another part of the piece I was playing from memory. It turned out that I was in the right place, but I had just shifted to the wrong position on the cello. It was the Hovanes, the wonderful Hovanes cello sonata that I was playing from memory. My collaborator, John Campanus, kept going. We were trying to keep going, but I just realized we are so apart from each other. What the heck? Let's just face the facts. I said, John, let's just stop and let's go back to number 5 or number 6 and start again. Never in my 30-some year career as a professional cellist have I had to stop a piece because I was lost. There was one time where the bow flew out of my hand at the beginning of a movement, and I stopped, and we'd only gone like a measure, if that far, and we started again. But things happen. But then my inner critic voice, the voice of shame, started going, and I have come to realize that I am not those thoughts that occur. That those are automatic reactions. They're things that are pre-programmed. They come from childhood. They're neural patterns that have been deep, thoroughly myelinated. The I suck. The I'm bad. The shame stuff. So I've come to find it to be helpful to give those kind of automatic reactions, those automatic thoughts, those parts of what some people call the reactive mind a name. I've named it Sean Hannity, and myself, I'm not a big fan of the real life Sean Hannity. If you're more conservative, you might name yours Rachel Maddow. Both Sean Hannity and Rachel Maddow are alarmists. They love to castigate and denounce people with other perspectives. What I realized one day when I was visiting my mother in the nursing home was that her roommate may have Fox News on and Sean Hannity, and I don't have to pay attention to it. I could listen to it. I could believe what Sean Hannity is saying. I could argue with Sean Hannity. I could go ask the other lady to turn to a different channel. That doesn't work. Or I could just kind of pay attention to my mom, or watch, if she's asleep, watch something on her TV, or, I can turn my attention elsewhere. So when these attack voices, which were saying like, Eric, you must be getting Alzheimer's disease. Eric, you're a fraud. Eric, everybody wishes that they could go home. They're looking at their watches, wanting to concentrate over all these kind of, reactive things. I just said to myself, some other part of myself said, oh, Sean Hannity's going crazy. He'll just let him go for a while and things will be okay. And that's what turned out to be the case. While Sean Hannity was going really strong for a while, I just kept going. Just let Sean Hannity, remember, this is not the real life Sean Hannity, who may be in his personal life a really nice guy. Anyway, when I stopped paying attention to my inner Sean Hannity, he quieted down, and by the end of the concert, I let it go, and I had no kind of residual shame reactions. It was just a funny thing that happened. And I think a lot of people in the audience didn't actually even remember it happening. So that was a good adventure for me in dealing with this kind of shame reactions, letting things be, knowing I am not those things that get triggered.